Thanks for tuning in. This is a Sweet Cyclist. Today we're going to be looking at the Topeak FlashStand Slim X bike stand. So here we have Topeak's latest iteration of their FlashStand line. This is the FlashStand Slim X, and it's a really cool pocket-sized display stand or storage stand. As you can see, the packaging is really nice. You have Topeak's colors, the yellow and the white, and the actual stand really well displayed here in the polished aluminum. You have all the specs on here, as well as illustrations of how to use it. And I'll go ahead and start taking this out of the package while we review the specifications. The retail price for this is $50. Comes in this nice polished aluminum finish, and it's a really clever design. So it's designed to actually go on the non-drive side crank arm and actually hold that as a display stand. Now it's designed for quite a few different style cranks. The compatibility is actually listed here. You basically need to ensure the dimensions, the width, height, and depth match the allowances for this stand. Go ahead and slide this out. So this looks more like a multi-tool than a stand, but you can see once you have it out, really slick. So they describe this as aluminum and a polymer design. So the insides are lined in plastic. You have this kind of fake carbon fiber finish here. And then the rest is really nice polished aluminum. Really lightweight, it actually fits in your saddlebag or your pocket. Inside the box, you'll find a nice storage bag too, with the Topeak label on here and a kind of soft feel to it. The instructions, and then the basic cardboard to hold it in place. Now let's take a moment to look at the weight of the Slim X stand. The stand by itself comes in at 200 grams, which is pretty light given the small size and aluminum construction. So now let's take a closer look at the fit and finish of the FlashStand Slim X. This is a really clever design, and especially with the polished aluminum finish, it looks really cool. It really is tiny, as you can see, compared to my hand. You can definitely fit this in a saddlebag or your pocket. Now you see on the front face, you have the Topeak FlashStand Slim X written on here. Topeak logo with this kind of fake carbon fiber finish. Overall, it has a sliding design, so you can see the lock button here. This holds it in place when it's in storage mode. To release it, you push down that button and then simply pull, and you'll see the bottom pieces slide out. So this is a two-piece design. You have the holder and then the arms. And then the arms simply swing out, and that's pretty much it. So really easy to operate. It's also hollow here and behind the arms to keep the weight really light. You also have these little plastic supports here to add a little extra stability, as well as the plastic on the inside of this to ensure you don't scratch the crank arm. What's kind of cool here is it's pretty widely compatible, as most cranks will fit in here. But to ensure the height is correct, you actually have one point of adjustment. If you look on the bottom, if you take a 3mm Allen key, you can see this will raise that little plastic piece on the inside. So you can see now with this fully tightened down, we have extra 10mm here. Now this ensures that if you have a 165 millimeter crank arm, this will actually put you at the right height. Otherwise it might be too low. So nice little feature, really easy to use. As I said, these arms kind of fold in. You simply press the lock button again, push that down, and then apply a little pressure to pull it on in place. And now you can see actually here, the arm is actually sticking out with that little adjustment. Now let's take a look at the Topeak FlashStand in action. So here I have it in storage position. Hold button down, drop this over. Now we'll take the crank arm, move it down, place it here, and then lean the bike over. So let's take a look at the stability of this. You can see once it's in place, it holds it pretty well. It'll prevent it from falling if you get a little nudge, but if you pull back the other way, it'll obviously fall out as nothing's holding the crank in place. Also, if you push the bike backwards, you can see it'll become unstable. So definitely not a longer term storage solution, but if you need a more temporary solution or just for display, it's a really great stand in a compact size. So now let's do a little comparison between the Topeak FlashStand Slim X versus its bigger brother, the lineup stand. As you can tell, they both have this really cool polished look, and you can really tell the size difference, especially with these next to each other. This is a stand we actually use all the time here, especially if we're doing reviews. This is nice and foldable. It has like a swing arm design and actually fits in your backpack. So with the folding legs and the swing arm design that folds in, it's really convenient. You can see here you have a very similar operation, a lock button, and then a nice swing arm design. So that'll hold the bike in, and then all the legs fold out. It's kind of funny to see both of these together, just to give you an idea of the scale. I mean, this fits inside of the other one. So obviously this will provide more stability, and for longer term storage, I definitely recommend this. But as something that can fit in your backpack, this is a really cool little stand that you can definitely use to get Instagram shots, use as temporary storage, and even bring with you if you don't have a place to store it, if you have a favorite cafe or something along on the ride. Now let's go over the pros and cons for the FlashStand Slim X. What I really like about it is the compact size. This fits in your jersey pocket or saddlebag. It's really compact. Also, the premium fit and finish. It has aluminum construction and looks really good. Also, it's compatible with a variety of cranks from different manufacturers as long as you're within the width, diameter, and length requirements. Some of the cons are the premium price. At $50, this is quite expensive, so you're definitely paying for that compactness. Also, stability is limited with a crank mount. If you push the bike backwards, it will fall over, or if you push it away, it will also fall over. So it's definitely not a long-term storage solution. Also, I found that crank-mounted cadence magnets do get in the way and will cause the mount not to fit, so you do have to be aware of that. Taking everything into account, I would give the FlashStand a 9.1 out of 10. This is a pocket-sized display stand that's really compact, lightweight, and easy to use. Thanks for watching this review. If you like the content, don't forget to like and subscribe. You can see more content from us on our website at thesweetcyclist.com, as well as follow us on Instagram at thesweetcyclist. This is The Sweet Cyclist reminding you to enjoy the ride.